Freshman year for Savannah Morton was difficult.
I started school here last fall, and then about a month into school, we got a call in the middle of the night that he was unresponsive.
Now, instead of worrying about exams and college life, Savannah spent her midterms week worrying about her dad. Mark Morton was diagnosed with glioblastoma, a rare and aggressive form of cancer.
They said there's nothing we can do because once you are diagnosed with glioblastoma, it's considered stage 4 no matter what. They said you can look at other hospitals, but there's not a lot of options. So that was kind of hard to stomach at first.
But Savannah's mom, Carla Morton, went to work researching other hospitals. In October of last year, the Mortons made the trip to the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota.
They decided, yeah, we can do surgery and try and remove the tumors.
But surgery was a risk. For the Morton family, the answer was to trust God entirely, even with Mark's life.
So we went home and kind of talked with our family. We're like, yeah, we're going to do it because if we're going to do it, it's in God's hands. So if he really wants this to happen, he'll guide us through it.
And the results were an answered prayer.
They were able to completely remove their tumors, so that was a big blessing. Especially considering from the start they didn't want to do anything, couldn't do anything.
After 2.5 weeks in acute recovery, Mark Morton came home with 124 staples. Savannah's parents then lived in Rochester for nearly 3 months for daily radiation appointments. But for Savannah, this meant moving from HOGU back home to help care for her dad.
I decided in December that I would just come home. We needed someone to stay with him, and instead of having someone else do it or having my mom take off work, I was fine too. I could go online.
But after months of family prayer, Savannah returned to HOGU in August. Although she was hesitant to return, Savannah is confident that HOGU is where she belongs.
I just knew it was meant to be here because the entire time I was gone, everyone continued to reach out. All my professors, all my friends. Mr. Young specifically reached out several times. And so it's just a sense of security that you can't get somewhere else.
Savannah says she wouldn't have made it without her family and friends, but it was faith that made all the difference.
My faith has always been pretty strong, but the day everything started, you could kind of feel it rock your entire life. Spent a lot of time praying, a lot. In Minnesota, they met quite a few people and just kind of shared their faith while they were there. And some of the people don't believe in God, and I just don't see how you can go through all of that and not believe in God. That's a big weight to carry.
A weight that the Mortons carried together.
Just make sure we spend every day doing what we can to make memories with each other, and it's really helped a lot and shown that even though you don't always have to have the best situations, you can make the best of the situation and still enjoy it.
A strong, close-knit family with an even stronger faith.
There are times where the answers are hard. They're not things you want to hear. At the end of the day, when everything seems like it's against you and you just have that hope and security, that's what keeps you pushing.
And I'm going to ring it like a boss. I'm not just going to get that little bitty ding. You ready?
Go ahead.
Reporting for Newsbeat, I'm Emma Anderson.